turned his life around. I'm talking about Matthew Ashford, who until yesterday played Jack Deveraux on Days of Our Lives. Here's his departing scene. What was going through your mind when you were doing that?
My car was being towed off the lot, and
I knew it.
No, I don't. Well, that was the last day. I just had Missy had actually gotten a big old cake for me with my face on it, which I think, as you might recall, was that was always the tradition for Days people. So we had a really nice cake, and got a chance to meet with a lot of members of just the cast and crew and stuff like that who were there. And I think this really was, oh gosh, was it the last scene? It was almost the last scene, I think.
They shot it out of order that day?
It was a little bit out of order, which, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But I think I was still in the middle of it. It was an enormous day. There was a lot of work to do, and I was trying to I said, what would you think? What would you feel in times like that? And, who knows? I mean, from what they say, Jack, we weren't even sure where he was going. I was trying to sell him at the last minute, saying, why don't I just pull out a gun and look at it and put it back in the coat? And,
They would have loved you.
Oh, Tom Langen's eyes just went, I don't think so.
That's the executive producer. Folks.
Yeah, no, it was, I was just, thinking, but I said, what do you do in those, final moments? And I just tried to take it in, and I said, it's not a sad moment. I said, there's too much happiness and too many good things for it to be, to go out and be sad.
Yeah, but still, this is tough situation to encounter career-wise. What is, when you were told you were being let go, how did you feel about this?
Well, I think I knew it when I was, I was saying, please go upstairs and talk to the producers. I knew. I was like,
At the end of the day?
No, in the middle of the day.
Oh, that's nice. At least you couldn't get anything on tape before you had that on your mind.
I think I just knew, and I felt something, and I'd been going through a whole protracted series of discussions with the producers, and I think I had questions about what would the next 2 years be like, and I just think we didn't come to the same, our answers, they didn't have the answers that I wanted, and I wasn't particularly bringing them what they wanted, and over the next 6 weeks, it just became more and more evident that it was the right decision, I guess, for both of us.
I took so much help from the Fans and TV Guide when I said that I felt that Jack and Jennifer had been written into a corner, and that this was not as surprising decision to me because, because of where they'd wound up. And I have to tell you, your fans are the most loyal, devoted. And in cases like this, very angry bunch have encountered.
I think you were calling the shots as you see them, and I think there was some truth there. We were in a corner, but that didn't mean that we weren't trying to fight our way out of it. And but there is this stigma that married couples in daytime have no future, and we were really trying to be the ones to change that. And I still believe it's possible, because I think the message that it puts out, that we can put out, it could be a real positive one, and if not from Miss and me, hopefully somebody else will be able to, maybe Bob Woods and Bo and whoever. Yeah. You never know. But I'm just saying that it isn't over. There's room for a lot more growth and change in daytime, and I'm hoping in this area that's where it happens.
You've got fans that want to talk to you, I know.
Oh, okay.
So who's there first? Who's the caller?
Hi, this is Joan from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hi, Joan.
Hi.
Yeah, your old friend. What do you want to ask Matthew?
Here's your chance.
Hi. I wanted to tell Matthew that Jack was one of my favorite characters on Days of Our Lives, and I'm really sorry to see him go. And I wanted to know, how does a show like Days decide to let such a popular character and popular actor go?
Oh.
Well, I appreciate that. I tell you the truth, I think they were in a really tough spot. And they cleaned out 3 characters at once.
like major characters.
Well, yeah, but I think they were trying to make some major changes. I think they were, to tell you the truth, I feel like the creative team they were having trouble finding where to go with these people. And as they, it's hard to keep writing day in and day out.
So many characters and interweaving stories.
Yeah, interweaving stories. And so they needed, they needed a break. And I think the more that we're honest with each other and say, we as the writers we're a little worn out. We're tired, of writing and creating for you. For me, I'd rather be off somewhere else. Where someone can, thanks. I'd rather be somewhere else creating where someone's fresh than be somewhere where the people are kind of, they're just worn out writing.
Plus, you had lots of changes of writers and producers.
About 6 or so.
We got one more caller.
Hello?
Who's there?
Hi, this is Sincere.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to tell Matthew that I think you're a great actor.
Thank you.
And I love you as Jack on the show.
Your check's in the mail.
My mom also told me to tell you that she thinks you're a great actor.
Hers too.
That's very
I want to know, do you have any plans after Days,
Plans after Days?
Plans after Days? I'm looking to whatever happens. I've got an audition for something this afternoon.
Oh, break away.
And thank you. And I mean, there's a whole lot of new things out there, and there's nothing definite this time.
Okay, and we'll keep you posted on the future days of Matthew Ashford. Okay?
Future days, sure.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Thanks,
you. All right.
Matthew.
Thank you very
for
much.
coming by. Yeah. Well, don't go away, because when we return, we'll be talking about B&B, and as always, we'll be taking more of your phone calls. Calls. Who's here?
Hi, this is Louise from Birmingham.
Hi, Louise.
Hi.
What's your question?
I think it's great that you're being so positive about this whole thing, but, Days has kind of been trashing characters lately, sort of like dirty diapers throwing out. What do we do as fans? I mean, I've written to the producers, and I've had my friends write to the producers, and how do we communicate to them that we want them to keep the actors? We're obviously not watching Days for the believable storylines at this point.
That's a good question. And that has been. I believe that the actors would like to think that they have something to do with the storytelling, but at this point, the best you can do is just keep sending it into them, because the only thing, maybe it'll be the one letter that they pick up and look at and go, no, let's go with this, because you just, all I'm saying is you just can't give up. That's the only thing, that's later on would cause you to regret.
So keep those cards and letters coming in. Next call, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Nicole Beeson.
Hi, Nicole.
What do you want to know?
I want to know why he won't put his daughter in any of the pictures with him, or his wife.
Good
They're a
question,
beautiful couple.
and he's got a smart answer. Take it away, Matt.
Well, our reason is that really, I'm in working television, my wife does, but, our baby really, it's, she doesn't really have any choice in the matter, and we'd rather just keep her to ourselves for the time being. If sometime in the future she wants to, get more involved, then, we'll share. But at this point, it's also just, it's just better in these life and times.
I think you're being a very responsible parent. I think that's good.
And I want to say that I love him.
Thank you very much.
Well, when we come back, we're going to find out the latest on B&B, and we're going to give you a little more dish about Days.
And, of course, we'll be taking some more calls, so stay right where you are.
Hi, I'm Jeff Tracta, and I play Thorne Forrester on...
Welcome back to Pure Soap, and before we get to the bold and the beautiful, a few more of your phone calls, Shelley's got an update on the comeback of Laura Horton to Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, we had the big scoop on Monday that Jamie Lynn Bower got the role as Laura Horton on Days, but here's some of the great runners-up. Rosemary Forsythe, who was the original, Judith McConnell, you'll know her as Sophia on Santa Barbara, Carla Borelli, who used to be on Texas, and that famous crazy woman Pamela Bellwood from Dynasty. Now, on to B&B. Sheila is kind of, feeling edged.
Okay, before we move on to some other stuff, let's take another phone call. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
This is Carrie from Tiffin, Ohio.
Hi.
What's your question for Matt?
Well, I would just like to say I'm a great big fan of his. I wasn't when he first started on the show, and he's kind of sleazy back then, but he's turned into a great character, and I'm really sad to see him go. As a matter of fact, I boo-hooed yesterday. I thought it was so touching when he put that St. Christopher's medal on Abby's blanket.
That was incredible. Incredible. Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that is all the time we have for today. It went really quickly.
All right,
Yeah.
but tune in tomorrow. We'll talk some more about your favorite soaps.
Yeah, thanks, Matthew.
Yes, thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.